Gemini. It's your girl, Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again. The general tarot reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2021, baby. No, I didn't spark a J because it's Leo season. We're being authentic and we're doing what we want to do when we want to do it. I am not feeling like doing anything but just getting right the fuck to it. And that could be something that you're experiencing as well. Patreon is getting everything first. So come join the fam at patreon.com/justjeverything. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justjeverything.com, justj_everything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. If you can tell by my voice, I'm a smidge under the weather. I have gone way too hard. My best friend was in town. We did not come to play. We came to slay. And Leo season's been lit. I've been I'm hoping that you have been enjoying yourself. Of course, tapping into that mercurial energy. Y'all always make me extra stuttery. Your ruling planet, Mercury, is chilling in Leo, acting all grandiose. Dramatic expressions may start to arise or may have already been arising. So take what you've learned from Mercury in Cancer, that being heartfelt. It doesn't mean it has to be drama. Heartfelt doesn't have to be dramatic. I like it. Let's see. Some of these notes, I wrote these notes so long ago that the dates have passed sometimes at this point. Definitely think that there have been harsh lessons that have come in regards to love, friends, family, karma. The Sun and Mercury were conjunct, and truth is really like revealing in itself in a very dramatic kind of way. What we really need to look forward to is Mercury going into Virgo. When it does, on the 11th of August, it'll be this exhale, this solid, firm ground, more thoughtful, thinking more long-term will be more important to you. So, Gemini, into your lungs. Take a deep breath. So we are asking for the most useful, helpful, divinely aligned messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2021. Be sure to hydrate, especially during Leo season. It is fixed fire. You need to stay ahead of the game. First card out, 5 of Swords. And then the second card came out, King of Cups. Taurus got King of Cups. 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords first card out though. Should I put these together? First to be clarified on the Selenite throne is your mental conflict. Some of you may be feeling just like, does it ever end? There may be people that you have had to cut out. Other people with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements, maybe somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placements. There is something about being done going back and forth, being done with the vacillation, being done with the looping in the mind, and understanding that it's time to put yourself in recovery. It's time to tend to the indecision, tend to whatever is you're going back and forth about, whoever is in and out of your life. There's something about recovering from, I feel like not even just this most recent partner, maybe like 2 to 5 partners before, you still have emotional doors that are open, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's time to place yourself in recovery. There may be somebody who's really supportive, or someone who really has your back, who's, or someone who's trying to be something special to you, and it's important that you don't prioritize being nice, or that you don't prioritize people pleasing in Leo season. You need to really acknowledge, first things first, you may need to be in recovery of something. There may be some sort of problem to work out. It could be at work, it could be in the realm of your business, it could also definitely be like, if it feels off, it is. There could be some shadiness, that someone being manipulative, someone trying to, or you trying to be manipulative. Don't move forward. Don't do any shady, don't cut any corners. Don't try to do things the fast route. And whoever walks away, let them. When people show you who they are, believe it. Believe them. Some of you in Leo season are feeling betrayed. You're feeling betrayed, or you're feeling, or either there are people that you know you don't want to be around anymore, or people who don't want to be around you anymore. And it's like, it's time to read the room. It's time to be really honest, because there is a big reset that's available to you. And whoever leaves, or whoever asks you to leave, do it, handle it maturely. Don't be manipulative. Don't try to persuade anything or sway things your way or a certain way. It's time to be in recovery. Tend to the residual pain in your heart, Gemini. That's the most emotionally mature and responsible thing that you can do. Don't enter into something new if there's still swords in your heart. 3 of Cups. Yeah, some of you, there was a non-consensual third-party relationship, cheating, infidelity. Somehow the bounds were crossed. Somebody's lines got crossed. There may be endings in friendship. This could be partying too much, drinking too much. You may be really stuck in the past, so it's making you make really unwise decisions in the present. And it's time to do the right thing for yourself, which is just pull back from everything so that you can really like start from scratch or reassess or do whatever it is that you're needing to do, because getting fucked up isn't the answer. Getting under somebody to get over somebody, that's not the answer. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, I feel like there is an overuse of sexual energy because you're in survival mode. It's time to get out of survival mode. It's time to tend to the root chakra issues. It's time to tend to the sacral chakra issues so that you can start to properly exert your willpower. There's something about sexuality that's changing. Some of you may have felt betrayed by somebody that you were intimate with. Some of you may have done something yourself that you are not proud of, that you need to address. And it's just like, it's time for some big self-reflection, self-evaluation in regards to yourself and your friend group. Ooh. I saw it reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. There may be an issue with the lack of focus. These issues in the mind need to be wrapped up so that you can properly focus, so that you can get back to work, so that you can do whatever it is that you, or focus on whatever it is that you're needing to focus on, because there's been too much focus on the past, too much focus on pain, too much focus on fun, too much focus on partying, maybe on sex, maybe on sexuality. Some of you may be leading with sexuality, and it's like, what is that getting you? Is it getting you the heartfelt, supportive relationships that you're wanting to have? Are you making the statements that you're wanting to make? Who the fuck is... I don't know who this is for. This is crazy. It just seems like it's coming all to light. And I feel like some of you, your friend groups, or there are people that you are surrounding yourself with that are keeping you from progressing in your career as much as you should be, or as much as you would like to be. There may be some third-party situation gone wrong with a Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you, there may be issues, big issues with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And also, I just keep hearing the word focus. I think you want somebody focused on you. But have you focused on yourself? How are you focusing on yourself? The way that you treat yourself teaches other people how to treat you. And so you may be, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Go listen to her. Focus by her. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Focus. Focus on your motherfucking self. There are people I feel like you may want to focus on, or you may be wanting people to focus on you. And there's too many cooks in the kitchen, babe. Too many influences, too many people to consider. I mean, yes, being considerate is nice. But are you thinking for yourself? Are you thinking of these other people before you consider what you really want? I just saw the Hermit. Some of you may be in a place of feeling lonely, and there is just a need to redirect the focus that, or the attention that you're craving from other people. You need to be able to figure out how to give that to yourself. How can you fill that void yourself? What is it that you can do, that you can focus on, that you can create, that you can lean into, that you can like mold with and mix with and do with your hands? What can you do to give everything that you're wanting to yourself? Because it's an illusion that you're going to be filled up with someone else. You know that's not true, right? Like, that's totally not a thing. Though society has us thinking that. Though the media, though Disney had us all thinking that, like Jerry Maguire, you complete me. Nah. 1 + 1 makes 2. And as I said that, the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely some pain to be transmuted into wisdom. There are things to say. There are things to say. Final card, final advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season 2021. These cards have been so interesting. The way they're performing. I refuse to let y'all have the last card be 5 of Pentacles. So we're gonna pull another one. But at least it's upright. Going from the 8 of Pentacles reverse to the 5 of Pentacles, some of you have been focused on trauma bonding. Some of you have been going or taking the brunt of the storm for people. Some of you, you're not getting what you're giving. Some of you are feeling left out. Some of you are financially burdened. And your emotional state, your maybe also sense of partying, or your activities or choices, or the emotional void you're trying to fill, or something is keeping you from really making the money that you need to be making, or from having the sound and solid foundation that you are ultimately craving. Especially when we start to go towards Virgo season, you're gonna want a place to rest your head. You're gonna want comfort. You're gonna want that something that's stable, and you've got to learn how to give it to yourself. Stop like collecting these like broken things, these broken people. I mean, you can, of course, like, all of us are broken in some way, but it's just like, you're just needing to make sure that you're aligning yourself with people that you want to be aligned with. Because it does look like something has gotten in the way of finances being stable. And it's starting with the realm in your mind. There's conflict in your mind, conflict in finance, maybe conflict in health, conflict in your house. Final card, final advice. But it's your responsibility to really get out of there. Temperance reversed. Wow, okay. Some of you, you've got to Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's somebody maybe with Pisces or Sagittarius placements, or people with substance issues. There's something about overindulgence. There's something about you're being impatient, and it's like you're waiting for something. Some of you are waiting for something, and it's like you're waiting for the wrong thing, waiting for the wrong person. You're not asking too much. You may just be asking the wrong people. You may be asking people outside of yourself for things that you can give to yourself. There is something about replenishment that needs to happen here. I just heard equanimity, equality. There's definitely maybe some sort of love triangle, or it looks like chaos. And those of you who are in chaotic situations, look, get your ass unstuck. Get out of a situation, get out of the turbulent waters, get yourself into more tranquil mental waters. Get away from people that are causing drama. Get away from people that you're suspicious of, people that you don't trust, people who don't trust you. Some of you, there's definitely stuff about sobriety coming up. There's definitely stuff about patience, about overindulgence. What does surrender look like to you? What does your faith look like? And you get out of these situations and you move into something that you made. You get out of these situations and you move into some self-sufficiency, self-satisfaction. It's time. Some of you, there was an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around, and they're here for a good time, not a long time, if they're still here. The water sign, is feeling a little manipulative as well. And the air signs are just like doing their own thing. It seems like, but there's like barely any fire here. And so there is no, except for Temperance, the Jupiter card, which I don't necessarily associate with fire. It is Sagittarius and Pisces. But it's time to find your inner fire. That's what this Leo season is for. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, there's fire and heat all around you. And it's time for you to tap into it and really turn the furnace up within yourself. So that whatever little bridges need to be burned, go ahead. Set them motherfuckers on fire. This is all about authenticity. This is all about getting really to the heart of the matter. It's time. I love you. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.